is Xerneas. Well, it's supposed to be Xerneas, but in true Niantic fashion, more than half of the gyms that are around here aren't even going to hatch Xerneas raids during raid hour. So, what do you do? I mean, at this point, Niantic seems to have just given up on raid hours. I mean, they don't even bother to make sure that the raids that are going to hatch during raid hour are the featured raids. So, we'll see how we go. It's always frustrating when the one that I sit on is not going to be a raid. But yeah, look, there's 2 raids over there. I mean, at least that Lilip should hopefully actually pop into a later raid. But yeah, we've got a raid that's hatching there in 4 minutes, which is a tier 3 raid, which is a tier 4 raid, whichever it is, which is pointless. We've got a tier 4 raid that's going to be hatching here. We've got a mega raid that's we've got an octillery there. Again, hopefully that'll actually hatch into a late raid, so that's okay. A tier 1 raid up there, which is got 20, and then yeah, over here another tier 1 raid. Got a Golduck, which hopefully will hatch into a later raid, and then another. So I don't understand. What's the point of having raid hours if you can't even make it that the raids that are going to hatch during that raid hour are the featured raids? Anyway, that's my rant to start off the stream. How we all doing? Welcome in. How you doing, Diana, Evolution, Negan, James? Welcome in, guys. Pretty negative way to start the stream, but it is what it is. Niantic just need to fix their stuff. Need to fix their game on quite a few things. But yeah, you know, if they're going to have events like this, they should actually put the effort into making them be the way that they should be, sort of thing. That's just, yeah, that's how I feel. Anyway, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, we had a bit of a rant to start off the stream. Yes, we know that there's going to be a mega raid hatching nearby. I was just saying that, game. So, good work. Good work. Anyway, I will chuck my code up there. After my long rant, 2570255736. Alright, there is my code for the people that need it. Pin the message. So yeah, we'll see how we go tonight. We'll see if this will actually draw in some attention from people, because the last couple of raid hours have been a bit average sort of thing. They've been very low in attendance, just because I think people are saving up for GoFest and Mega Rayquaza later in the month and stuff like that. So yeah, Niantic once again ruining their own events through stupid decisions like nerfing raid passes and stuff. Anyway, we do have one that's up there in the background, so maybe that'll hatch into a later one as well. It has 11 minutes on it, so if you can get a group together, we can jump into that. See how we go. Hey Raga, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Welcome. So yeah, the more that these raid hours go on, the more that I feel like it's just dying. It's getting to the point where I feel like there's not much point even hosting them anymore, because nobody's interested in doing raids anymore. Like, they are, but only for certain things. Like, most things just get ignored in raids these days. I sound very negative today, don't I? Jumping in. Catch the green turtle. I suppose. 2400 CP. Not bad. But yeah, I miss the raid hours where we would have, you know, 30, 40, 50 people in the stream at any given time. So far it's telling me that there's 2 people here. So if that isn't evidence that raid hours are dying, then I don't know what is. Like I said, I don't know. I'm sort of getting to the point where I feel like there's no point hosting these anymore. I suppose since we caught the turtle, we may as well catch the tree as well. Again, 2500 CP, not bad. Yeah, outside of the big events like GoFest and stuff like that, the game is very dead these days. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad. I do have hundos of Executor and stuff, so don't really need it. So yeah, if you guys would like to do raids, let me know. I will chuck you down on the list. We can jump in. I mean, at the end of the day, what it's come down to is the price of the raid passes these days. That's why people don't do raids. Niantic, I keep saying it, but they've really killed off raiding. I mean, their hope was to get people back out into doing in-person raids. That's what the shadow raids have been all about, but it hasn't worked. Like, honestly, just across the board, raiding has died dramatically, which is sad to see, because I mean, raiding was one of the better things in the game, so to see it die off the way that it has is not ideal. Can you have 3 passes? And I wish YouTube would do a better job of telling me how many people there actually are in the chat, because now it's telling me that there's 1 person here, which is not right. I know that there's more than 1. We'll just wait and see if we're gonna do any raids. How you doing, Lachlan? So, anybody else actually want to do raids? Xerneas is good. I mean, it's got a nice shiny. Look at the shiny. Maybe if we get our shiny boy out and about into the world, it'll pick up. Hey Evolution, how you doing? Hey Becky, welcome in, guys. Let's get our shiny 98% Xerneas out. Give him a little tickle on the head. With new move, it is meta. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why people aren't interested in... that's why I'm here to host for you guys. Like, let me know if you want to jump into the raid, guys. My code, it is tagged at the top of the chat, but I'm pretty sure everybody that's here should already be on my list at this point. But yeah, anybody that has just come in, if you don't, it is at the top. Like I said, we've got one over there that's still got 5 minutes left on it, so if we can get enough people together, we can jump into that, or we can just wait until these other ones start hatching, which again is in 5 minutes or so. Or there's that one, which is just hatched. Okay, some of these eggs are actually a little bit late because it has just rolled over to 6 PM, so we have 1 raid to do. How you doing, Raptor? Welcome in. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing that half of these raids around here are not even going to be good raids. I mean, at least if they hatched into megas, there would be a chance that people would still want to do it. But when you got tier 3 and tier 1 eggs that are hatching, it's just a bit silly during raid hour. You want to do one? Okay. I have you on the list. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into a raid? Let me know. See, I remember when these raid hours would be like, by the time it hit 6 o'clock, we'd already have like 3 or 4 groups of people that were ready to jump into raids, sort of thing. Now it's like we're struggling to get even one group. Negan, I've got you on the list as well. Blank, are you on my friends list? If you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know what your in-game name is, and I'll chuck you down on the list. I can't actually remember how many this takes to beat. What's a minimum lobby? Minimum, not minimum. It's only 45,000. Should be able to do it like 3 or 4. It's just been so long since we had it, I can't remember how many. Oh yeah, and those that missed it last night, during Spotlight Hour, we finished our limited time research and we got Hundo World's Pikachu. And then when I got home, I got another shiny Wooper. That's my second shiny Wooper in like the last 2 or 3 days. Like I said, does anybody know a minimum lobby for this, just so I know how many we can jump in with? Give this man a record for what? I mean, over the past few days, I've had some really good shiny luck at home, sort of thing. We got Wooper at home, we got Machop at home, we got that other Wooper at home. Both that Wooper there and the Machop, they were basically on the same day. Not basically, they were on the same day. This Wooper was yesterday. And then going back before Com Day, both the Onyx and the Scraggy were on the same day as well. And the Scraggy was with my first encounter for Scraggy. You sent a friend request? No worries. Alright, we got blank. Alright, honestly, we've got 4. That should be enough. We'll jump in. Give it a shot. If we need to reorganize, we can, but with 4 of us, that should be enough to get it done. Like I said, it's not chunky. Just let me see. I can't remember if it's... Okay, it's just fairy types, so make sure you got your poison types. What else is fairy weak to? Poison and... It's not dark. Dark is weak to fairy. What else is fairy weak to? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know that fairy is one of the OP types, sort of thing, that doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. But yeah, just make sure you got your poison types. Steel, that's right. Poison and steel. So yeah, bring your Metagross, your Dialgas, your Nigalios and Mucks and stuff like that. Fairy is weak to fire, is it? Should be pretty good. Maximus, if you need to send me a friend request, dude, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. So if you send me a friend request, I can get you into a raid. nose. Itchy all day. It's getting to that time, like spring has started. Oh my god, there's a spider. Scared the shit out of me. There's a spider living in the car and he's just hanging up there. He's okay. You're not that scary. It just scared the shit out of me because I just saw it and was like, oh, spider. Let's go for a Shundo. Well, the Xerneas that I've got is a 98% shiny, so I mean, getting a Shundo is all I can do to like better that sort of thing. So yeah, I got really lucky with Xerneas last time it was around. Mr. Spider, I prefer you not being there, but I mean, I'm not too worried about it. The hundo for this, I checked the graphics earlier. I should have saved them. I forgot to save them. I can't remember off the top of my head, sorry. There's one of the guys that isn't rating. Can you like jump and see if you onto socials and see if you can find Leak Duck's post about it? Or if you know, can you post it up, please? 2170? Okay, thank you. 2170 is the hundo. Non-weather boosted, so these won't be weather boosted because Fairy is boosted by foggy weather, isn't it? Yes, no, Fairy is boosted by cloudy weather. Wait, what is I can't get, was it partly cloudy or foggy weather that it's boosted by? Oh, you were here last year as well. Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We should be able to do it with a minimum of 4 sort of thing, as long as they're relatively good accounts. Good accounts. Your gym has it. Yeah, I know. That's been a problem tonight as well with a lot of the gyms that are around here. They're just not hatching Xerneas raids like they should be. Like, Niantic has really dropped the ball on raid hours of late, sort of thing. Like, we never used to have this issue. Like, occasionally there'd be like 1 or 2 gyms that would have a non-raid hour egg on it. Now it seems to be like half the gyms that are around just don't hatch raids that they're supposed to. So I don't know if it's just them doing that because people's interest in raids has dropped off a bit, so they're trying to entice people out with raids that aren't raid hour eggs, but I mean, yeah, to me that doesn't really help. I would rather have the raid hours. I can't pin a dude because I've got my code pinned, so people need to send me a friend request, but I can just write it down. They won't be weather boosted, so like 2160 is all we need. Honestly, next week's raid hour, which is Xerneas, not Xerneas, Yveltal, that's the one that I want. Because I've already got this shiny. I don't have a Bacon Bird. We need Bacon Bird. Good old Bacon Bird. That shit, yeah. It's Niantic. What do you expect? Yeah, like it wouldn't be hard to just make it that nothing else hatched on gyms sort of like an hour before raid hour started, just to make sure that everything would be a raid hour egg. I mean, they used to do it for the EX raids. They used to make it that nothing would pop into a gym before an EX raid would pop up, just so the EX raid would. So they can do it. They've proved that they can put that stuff into the code. They just haven't because they're lazy. 2101 is mine, so I'm showing 2160 for a hundo. Shiny vibes. Oops. Now you watch, because this is one that I don't need. It'll be shiny. Tuesday. non-shiny. Did anybody get a shiny? Let me know. Or did anybody get a hundo? Did anybody get a shundo? First ball. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Geomancy. Now, if I use a... Hang on. Let me just test something here, because I would like to... Fast TM. Can I put Geomancy on this? Oh, wait, I've already got 2 shiny Xerneas. I got 3 shiny Xerneas. Wait. I thought I only had 1. Okay, it turns out I have 3 shiny Xerneas already, so... Me no needs shiny Xerneas. Zen headbutt. Tackle. Zen headbutt. Tackle. Oh, seriously, am I going to have to use an elite TM to get this? It should have Geomancy on it. Ah, oh well. That's disappointing. Wait, you got a shiny raptor? Nice, man. Congratulations. Yeah, that's dodgy. I mean, now that Geomancy is actually available, I should be able to just TM it on, because it's not a legacy move. Apparently so, Ryuga, just because I just went through like 8 quick TMs to try and get it on my Xerneas, but it wouldn't go. So apparently you do need an elite TM to put it on there, so that sucks. Because that is a 98% shiny, and it could be better, because it's got Zen Headbutt. Maximus, I've got you on the list. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into... Oh, that's you? Okay, no worries, dude. Hey, Diana. Welcome in. So yeah, anybody else? Negan, you said you had 3 passes, so you want to jump into another one. Anybody else? We can get this done with 4 people, guys, so a couple more accounts. If people want to jump in, let me know. Yeah, what I was saying before I... Wait, I think I just stopped saying it. Anyway, it's getting to that time of year. Oh, that's right, because I got startled by the spider, so I just didn't continue. Yeah, it's getting to that time of year where all the pollen and stuff is starting to come back out, because it's almost spring, so my hay fever's going to start kicking up soon. It's always like a bittersweet time of the year. It's like I enjoy the warmer weather so much more, but the start off the season with fever is always hard. Blank, you'll go again, no worries. You'll do another one as well? Okay, no worries. Alright, so that gives us 4. Is there any... Oh, actually, no, that gives us 5 with me. So we'll have more than enough to get it done. So we'll jump in. That one has 1 person in it already. How far along is the timer? It's only just... Oh, no, it's going to finish in just a second. I guess we'll just wait and we'll jump in, because they'll probably jump out. And then if we jump back in, we'll hopefully get an extra number. You'll do one as well, Diana? No worries. Cool, I got you on the list. Alright, let's jump in. So yeah, I've got Diana, Maximus, Negan, Blank, and Aussie. You guys are jumping in. Sparkling. Maximus. Negan. Blank. Alright, there we go. Hey, Tev. Okay, if I can get you into this one, I'll send you an invite. Just need to wait until I can send more. If not, I'll get you into the next one. Got my army of Metagross and just one random Groudon. Of course, I can't see who isn't in at this point. Who did not get the invite? That's because we should have 6 in there at this point. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Including me, that should be 6. So who didn't get in? 2 in a row got away. Damn, dude. Again, I can't see who. Maybe Tef got in then. If you didn't get into this raid, just let me know, guys, and I'm happy to get you into the next one. Okay, 7 right now. But again, I can't see because that might have been the random person that was trying to get into the raid before, so I wish they would fix the raid glitches. They've had long enough to do it. Yeah, just not being able to scroll through the lobby and see who's actually in there is frustrating when you're hosting raids because I can't see who misses out, sort of thing. Oh, you got it? Okay, no worries, Tef. Oh, Maximus didn't join? Okay. Ooh, Xerneas is using close combat, so why did it give me a whole team of steel types? You should have given me more poison types. That would have been more handy against the fighting type Xerneas. Okay. Max got into, then who missed out? Was it Diana? Was it you that missed out? It was possibly Diana, because sometimes she gets sidetracked having to do other things. But that is okay. So, for anybody that has just come into the stream, if you guys would like to get into a raid, my code is tagged at the top of the chat if you do not have it. So you can send me a friend request. Just let me know what your in-game name is in the chat so I know who I'm adding and you guys can jump into a raid. If you're already on my list and you want to jump into a raid, again, just let me know what your in-game name is. I'll track you down. Hydrogen. I think there's one that's hatching soon. It depends on if other people are interested. I'm not going to waste passes on one myself, but I'm happy to invite people to it and then bail out myself. But yeah, usually during these raid hours, the only things that are around are the featured Pokemon. But tonight, half the gyms have decided to hatch other stuff because Niantic's stuck. But yeah, there was one mega egg that was hatching soon. Alright, 2160 is what you want for a hundo, guys. Mine is 2110. Not bad. Shiny vibes. Hopefully somebody can get the shiny. Mine is not shiny. I can remember the first time that we had Xerneas and it was the shiny. It was so confusing to figure out because it's got 4 different forms, sort of thing. Well, the 2 different forms, but 4 different types because of its shiny. So you'd be like, I think this is, no, it's not a shiny. Stream very laggy. Is anybody else having issues with the stream? It might just be your YouTube ban, it depends. Just let me know, others, if the stream is struggling or not. Not bad. We do have better ones, so. Hey, Blank, you got the shiny? Nice, dude. Congratulations. good to see that somebody got it. So yeah, for those that don't know, this is what the shiny looks like. It is actually a very nice shiny, and that's its neutral form. This is, it did have its active form up a second ago, because I just finished the raid. So if you finish a raid and you've got it as your buddy, it'll be the active form for a short period. The Mega Salamander. There's one that's hatching in like 15 minutes, I think. This is a Mega, yeah. So like I said, if people want to do it in 15 minutes time, I'm happy to drop people in, but for now, that's the only thing. The rest is Xerneas. So, what time do they go live? The Xerneas night turtle, not night train. It should be 10 a.m. your local time. So they'll start on. They started today, wasn't it? No, it was yesterday. No, they should already be live for you because they started yesterday. Ethan. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid? 15, 13, 15. Nice, dude. Nice. Not bad. That should be 96%, so pretty close to a shundo, dude. Like I said before, my level 41 here, the one that is my buddy, is so close to being a shundo, a 98% shiny. I think they need to introduce bottle caps into the game so we could just up those stats. Make things shundos, make things like hundos and stuff. I think bottle caps, make them like a super rare item in the game that you know you need to do a lot to get, sort of thing, so people just aren't making hundos left, right, and center. But I think bottle caps would be a good addition into Pokemon Go. It might breathe some life back into the game because people have a lot of Pokemon like my Xerneas there that are so close to a hundo. Like having a goal to try and get bottle caps to be able to make them hundos and stuff, I think would be a good addition. You got Rico as a lucky trade. Have Oho. Sorry, Brian. Are you asking somebody to do a trade, or you'll do one more, Blake? Blank, rather, not Blake. Blank. Negan, you said you had 3 passes, so you want to do another one, yeah? Again. Is there anybody else? Do I have a 0%? You can't get 0% raid bosses. Raid bosses in general, because the lowest a raid boss will be is 10, 10, 10. But yes, I do have a couple of 0%. I actually have a 0% Froakie. I didn't get it during Com Day. I already had it. I think it's this one. Yeah. 0%. I tend not to keep my 0%ers just because they're fairly useless, but I thought a 0% Froakie was pretty cool, so I decided to keep that one. You have a bad IV. Yeah, well, you can get really bad IV legendaries, i.e. the Galarian birds. I mean, anything that's found in the wild will have randomized stats, but anything that you get from a raid, the lowest that they can get in stats is 10, 10, 10. You don't have remote raid. Ah, damn, Turtle. That sucks, man. But anybody else that would like to do a raid, let me know, guys, and I will chuck you down on the list. Brian, you can't do distance trades in Pokemon Go, so unless you're within 100 meters of me, dude, we can't trade. Are you taking off Tef? No worries. Have a good night. Coconut, how you doing? Welcome in. You got a Ninetales? Nice. Well, a 0% Ninetales. You'll do one more? No worries. Raptor, Aussie. Alright, so that is 4 that we have. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into this raid before I jump in? Just so I can check you guys on the list. If not, we've got enough to jump in. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. No, dude, we did one with 4 before. Like, 4 is enough to get it done. Takes a few extra Pokemon, but you can get through it with 4. It's only 45,000 ZP, so it's not a tanky one like last week. It's not that hard. Like, we can still get it done with heaps of time left on the clock. Like, you could get it done with 3, I would say, like 3 decent accounts, and then you'd be pushing it. 4, we did one with 4 earlier, and we still had like 2 minutes left on the clock or something like that when we got it done. So it's not that bad. You could only walk near your home or like near buildings should you play this game. As long as you've got spawns that are around you, I would say yes. I mean, if it's going to get you out and you can walk around and do a little bit of exploring, then and it's, get a bit of exercise, I would recommend playing the game. It really depends on how much movement you can do, sort of thing. But yeah, as long as you've got spawns and a Pokestop or something nearby, you should be able to play the game. I can't trade with you, Brian, because 1, you can't do distance trades, and you can't just make shinies appear at you. Like, it already has to be a shiny. Your school is a gym. That's very rare that schools and stuff, like especially like primary schools and secondary schools and stuff like that, they don't tend to be gyms just because they don't really want people playing the game around a school sort of thing and children to be playing the game at school. So that's very lucky, man. Alright, is there anybody else that wants to jump in? If not, we'll jump into this raid. We should be able to get it done. Okay. I'll just do this one here. I've already got you on the list. So I've got Ethan, Blank, Negan, and Aussie. So that'll make 5 with us. I wasn't sure if Ethan was the guy before that was saying that he doesn't have passes to jump in. Oh yeah, Maxima, I can get you in, dude. Like, if you guys are already on my list and you've already done a raid and you want to do another one, as long as there's room, I'm happy to re-invite you guys. So that'll be more than enough. Alright, so we got Blank. Oops, my chat disappears just as I'm sending off invites. Oops. Let's do that one again. Helps if I actually can spell. Again. Aussie and Max. Alright, there we go. You got a shiny with the 4 people raid. Well, there you go, dude. Like, the less people we have in the raid, the more chance you have of getting a shiny, because there's less people in the raid. Who is this heavenly Pokemon? This is Xerneas. Xerneas is a very majestic Pokemon. It's the pointy deer. You don't want to make it angry, otherwise it's going to impale you 17 times. But yeah, Xerneas is one of my favorite legendaries. It is a very majestic looking Pokemon. You have 10 Thundurus. Nice. Any shiny Thundurus? And are they all incarnate, or do you have Therian form as well? Like both of the forms for them? Oh, you sent a friend request. No worries, Hydrogen. Did you want to do the Xerneas, or are you waiting to do the Mega? Because like I said, I can try and host the Mega for you, dude. I won't be jumping into it myself. But if other people are wanting to do it, then I'm happy to get a group together for you. It just depends on how many people, sort of thing. No, this is a Pikachu. I only know about one season, the Pikachu. So Gen 1. That's okay. I'm more of a Gen 1er myself. I mean, Gen 1 and Gen 2 were sort of the gens that were around when I was a kid, but after that, I sort of grew out of Pokemon in my teenage years and was doing other things, not playing Pokemon or watching the anime or anything like that. So, yeah, they're the generations that I grew up with as well. I only really got back into Pokemon when Pokemon Go came out. Oh, just the one form. Well, they had incarnate form recently. We haven't had the Therians for a while, so hopefully next time the Therians come around, you'll be able to get the other one as well. I am missing, I think it's Thundurus. Yeah, I think it's a shiny Thundurus Therian, but I have all the other ones as shinies. It's the only one of the 6 different types that I'm missing as the shiny. Well, the 3 types, but the 3 versions of it: Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus, and then the Therian forms of them. So that makes 6 different ones. Gets confusing sometimes with Pokemon. Like during Worlds, they had a little, I don't know how to explain it. It was like a breakdown of the generations, and like they went through and they were like showing every Pokemon that's in the game, like all the way up to, well, in the games, all the way up to something like 1,020 Pokemon in the game or something now. But yeah, the whole trailer was like a breakdown, and it went through like every single one. It was just like, oh my god, there's so many different types for like so many different Pokemon. Like if you were to include all the different forms for some Pokemon, it'd easily be up, around 2,200 Pokemon. Roblox is slowly changing. I wouldn't know because I've never really played Roblox. So for me, it's just the same as it's always been. Oh, you guys are talking about... I only saw the bottom message. Roblox is a kid's game. I mean, that's what a lot of people said about Minecraft as well, yet there's a lot of adults which play Minecraft. And there's like a whole economy thing within Roblox. So it's not just for kids, because a lot of people actually sell Roblox for actual in-world dollars, like real life monies. Alright, again, 101. So 160 is what you want for a hundo, guys. Shiny vibes. Let's see, can we get shiny number 4? My one is not a shiny. Did anybody get a shiny? Oh yeah, unfortunately 101. This is the second one tonight that has been 101 CP. It's shiny, that's why Charizard... Yeah, shiny Charizard is my favorite shiny. Like I said before, I'm a Gen 1er, so Charizard has always been my favorite Pokemon, and it's always been my favorite shiny. No worries, Hydrant. As soon as I get back to my friends list, guys, I will accept anybody that has sent me a friend request. So people that are waiting to get into a raid, if you guys aren't already on my friends list, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. That's the highlighted message. So if you want to send me a friend request, you can get into the next raid or one of the next raids. That was a terrible throw. 2112, that's not too bad. Let's play Roblox. I don't think it's a game that I'll ever get into. Hey, Xerneas, help with the Xerneas. I don't think it's a game that I'll ever get into. Though saying that, I always said that I would never start playing Minecraft. And I did. I actually enjoyed playing Minecraft. But my favorite part of Minecraft was the more complex side of it. It wasn't sort of, just going around making things looking pretty and all that sort of stuff. That was enjoyable, but I enjoyed making like redstone machines and automated farms and all that sort of stuff. More complex stuff. You want to go again, Blank? Yeah, I'm happy to re-invite you guys as long as you've got passes and you haven't reached your limit for the day. No good. No good. The Mega, yes, it has. It's just hatched. Alright, so we have 4 people. So, Nick, Lava Star, and man, alright, so I've got Blank, Nick, Lava, and Manono. And average, Lugia, you wanted to do the Mega, yeah? So I can chuck you down for the Mega. But, like I said, it depends on if other people want to do it or not, because I can't just invite one person, because that doesn't help anybody, sort of thing. Average Lugia. So, once I'm done with this next raid, I will try and organize the Mega and see if people want to jump in with it. It is Salamence. Like, it should only be Salamence. I'm pretty sure there's only 1 Mega that's available at the moment. Alright, we'll jump in with this one. So, I'll throw it out there while I'm doing this raid. Is anybody wanting... Mega Rayquaza's not around until GoFest, dude. So yeah, it'll only be Salamence at the moment. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into this Xerneas before I jump in? So like I said, I got Blank, Nick, Lava, and Manono. Bye Jimmy, you already got the shiny from the first raid. You got 2 normal ones now. You're gonna head off and try to get a Bacon Bird from Battle League. No worries, dude. Anybody else before I jump in? And if you guys have been enjoying the stream and you got into a raid and all that sort of stuff, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, because it does help other people find the stream and helps me out growing and all that sort of stuff. So I do appreciate it. Actually, before I jump into this one, I am going to heal up. And yeah, also, if you would like to, guys, subscribe, because we do this every week. So if you want to get some Bacon Birds next week, some Yveltals, and I'll be hosting Mega Rayquaza raids during GoFest and Primal Groudon and Kyogre over the next few weeks as well. So the best way to get notified of that is to hit the notification button when you subscribe. Good times. Blank. Nick. Lava Star. And Metal. Yes, also guys, if you want to do a Mega Salamence raid, let me know, and I'll chuck you on the list for that one as well. Hopefully we get all 5 in. We can do it with 4 guys, so don't stress. Just hopefully everybody stays in there. I wish I could see what people's levels were, sort of thing. I'll have to restart the game. Okay, we got 5 in. Yeah, okay, well 5 is easy, guys. We'll get it done with 5 easily. So don't stress. But yeah, after this raid, I will have to restart my phone so I can see the lobbies better. Fingers crossed somebody can get a shiny from this one. Good luck, guys. Poopy, poopy indeed. Why poopy? What's poopy? Alright, we're doing a decent amount of damage this, so we should be able to get through it easily. More bedtime stories. Once upon a time, there was a pointy deer, and it was very pointy. The end. Now go to bed. Go to sleep. Well, actually, no, here's a better bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a little streamer named Jimmy. And Jimmy had dreams of being a big streamer, but what he really needed for that to happen was for people to hit that like and subscribe button. So all the little children and people of the world hit that like and subscribe button, and Jimmy became a bigger streamer and was able to do this full time. And everybody lived happily ever after. The end. Is that a good story? Probably one of my better ones. I'm sorry, I cannot read your name or what you're putting into the chat because I can't read that. Sorry, I try and keep it English in the chat, guys. But if you would like to get into a raid, send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. I'll try and get you into a raid. You feel inspired to like, well, thank you. If you should already be like, I shouldn't have to remind you guys. You should just automatically, be doing that. Sometimes you just got to give people that friendly prod. That sounded so sus. Not that type of friendly prod, but you got to give them that gentle nudge to be like, come on. You may have forgotten to hit that like button. Don't forget. Oh, are you serious? I fainted out just before I was about to die. Damn it. Alright, another one is down. So, this one is going to be 2160? 2111, so again, half decent. Not as good as it could be, but shiny vibes, guys. See who's going to get the shiny. Also, I need to plug my phone into the charger. Mine is... That's a shiny! We got the shiny! Another one! I don't need it. That is shiny number 4. So I now have 4 shiny Xerneas. It's always the way. The ones that I don't need are the ones that I get tons of shinies of. You watch next week, when it's Yveltal, and that's one that I actually need, I won't get a shiny. Oh, sorry, will Santa Telebird give me a present now? I'm guessing that's what you meant. But the Dutch autocorrect. That's all good, dude. Alright, well, there we go. We got a shiny tonight, so well done to me, I suppose. I don't need it. I already have a 98% shiny, which is my buddy. But that gives me another one to trade at some point. So if anybody needs a shiny Xerneas, and we have a meet up, you know who to hit up, because I have multiples now. There we go. My 4 shiny Xerneas. So they're all around the same. Like, they're not too bad. I mean, this one actually has Geomancy on it, which is good. The other ones don't. But yeah, that's my best one. That's the one that I wish had Geomancy on it. But apparently you can't just quick TM it on. You need to use an elite TM, which is a little bit dodgy. But given that, how many elite TMs do I actually have? We have 7 fast TMs, like elite TMs, so we might end up using one, because you don't use the fast ones very often. You use the charge ones more often, because it's usually a charge move. That is a special move that you want to put on your Pokemon, so I could probably afford to use one of the fast ones to put Geomancy on it if need be. Blank, I've already got Thunderous, but thanks for the... Like, unfortunately, like, we need to be within 100 meters of each other to be able to trade, because Pokemon Go, there is no distance trades. So even if we could, we wanted to trade, we wouldn't be able to, unfortunately. But yeah, Thunderous is something that I've... Actually, hang on. Is Thunderous? I can't remember which one is the one that I'm missing. But it would have to be Therian form, because I'm missing... It's actually Therian form Thunderous that I'm missing as a shiny. So if it's a Thunderous, like a Therian form Thunderous, then yeah, I'll trade you one if we meet up, definitely. Hydrogen, I have already been throwing it at. Alright, so we do have a Mega Raid up here. A Mega Salamence Raid. Is there anybody else that would like to do it? Just wondering. You'd need a decent amount of people, I would say. You'd need like 5 or 6 people at least. I don't know how that's going to go. If you're in Australia, you'll give me Origin. Well, I do need Origin Shiny Giratina. So that's definitely a one that I would take. Blank, you want to do the Mega? Just keep in mind, guys, that you can only do 5 remote raids, so just make sure that you can actually do more raids. Nicholas, did you want to do the Mega, or are you after another Xerneas? like I said, I won't be doing the mega myself. I'm saving my passes for, even though I already do have like multiple shiny Xerneas, I don't need to keep doing them. But it's more so hosting them for you guys rather than for myself. No, you don't. Okay, no worries, Blank. You need more Xerneas. Alright. Well, unfortunately, peroxide or hydrogen, it doesn't look like people are interested in doing the mega right now. It's still got 30 minutes left, so I'll ask again shortly and see if there are people that want to do it. But if not, unfortunately, dude, I think you're gonna run low on people. So, Blank, Nick, you wanted to do another. That's all good. Dada, you're on my friends list, yeah. I'm pretty sure you are. Yes. Alright, so we've got Blank, Nick, Dada. Who else would like to jump into a... Gooty Fee. If you want to send me a friend request, dude, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, so you can send me a friend request, and I'm happy to get you into a raid. Yeah, haven't got any friend requests, so yeah, just send me a friend request, dude, and I'm happy to add you into a raid. Okay. I got you on the list. You're Darth Vader in the chat. Luke, I am your father. My name's not Luke, it's James, but... Hi. You'll come back in a bit, no worries, dude. Alright, so we got Blank, Nick, Dada, Guti, and that's me. So that makes 5, which is more than enough to get the raid done. But is there anybody else that wants to jump into the raid before I start? Just so... And I can do... how many more? I can do one more remote raid, guys. And then I've got 2 in-person raids that I can use. We should be able to drive down there and it'll hopefully be some in-persons. Even over there. Might end up driving over there. How's Luke doing? Does he hate Jar Jar Binks? Luke never met Jar Jar, so I don't know. I honestly don't know. Alright, so that looks like we've got everybody that we're going to get into this raid, but like I said, that's okay. 5 is enough to get it done. So, I will jump into... Actually, we've got more than enough with 40-ish minutes left. Just in case. I know that we're not going to run out of time, but just in case. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one here, because I can drive to the other ones. Blank. Nick. Dada, and... Alright, there we go. Oh, one person has reached. Blank, I think that might be you that's reached the limit of raids for the day. With 4, we'll still be able to get it done, guys. So don't fret. It'll just take a little bit extra time. I can try and send passes to somebody. Is anybody else online? ProPlanty's doing his own one. I suppose we can try. Nope. If we don't have 4 people in by the time it gets to 10 seconds, guys, bail out. And I'll try reorganize it again. Are you gonna go blank? No worries, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. All that sort of stuff before you go. We do this every week, so if you're interested in Yveltal next week. Alright, so we got 4 in. That'll be enough to get it done, guys. And even if we do end up failing it, there's enough time to reorganize it if we need to, so don't stress. You guys shouldn't lose your pass. I have a feeling this one's going to have Focus Blast though, because it gave me all steel types except for Groudon earlier as well with the Focus Blast one, which ideally we don't want steel types. Probably want the poison types more, but it's all good. One last thing. Name mine Xerneas. Oh, you want me to name your Xerneas? Sorry, that totally went over my head for a second. Call it Kristoff. I think Kristoff is a good name. I don't know why. Xerneas isn't evil. Xerneas is majestical. Well, there's another good name. Majestical. If it'll fit in. It's actually got thunder. Okay, fair enough. That's probably why Groudon's in there. Magitest. All that. That G should be a J as well, because it's majestical. Not majestical. Oh no. What? Oh no, you're not going to name it that. If you want a serious name for it, just call it Pointy McGee. I honestly don't think that'll fit in for the name, unfortunately. But Pointy McGee is a good name for it, because I mean, he's pointy and he's McGee. Pointy McGee. Greg? Okay, yeah, Greg's a good name. Fine. Greg will do. Pointy Greg. Jimmy should troll next year's Game Awards. How so? How am I going to troll the Game Awards? By not winning any. Mainly because I'm not a game designer and I don't create. Well, I am a game designer. Like, I have done game design before. It's a skill that I do have. Like, I've made games, so I can actually do that stuff. But I don't have any games at the moment, sort of thing. So, best game developer that hasn't got a game. That can be the award that I can win. Dipping glass. No worries, Blake. Have a good one, dude. There was a kid that this year... Wait. There was a kid that this year what? Surely our last Metagross can last until don't let me KO before. Even if I've got a dodge. Dodge. A bit late, but okay, whatever, thanks. So close. Don't let him thunder. No! Actually, no, it came... Luckily, he was already dead. Alright, 2160 is what we want for a hundo, guys. Mine is 2113. But there are some shiny vibes, so hopefully somebody will get the shiny. Not me, because I've already got 4 of them now. hopefully somebody else will get the shiny. Mine is not shiny. Troll the Game Awards, he said he was going to give an award to Bill Clinton. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what Bill Clinton did to deserve an award, but fair enough. I totally acknowledge that I did not have sexual relations with this game. Bill Clinton should win. Xerneas is, yes, Xerneas is a very majestic looking Pokemon. One of my favorite legendaries. One of the most well-designed legendaries, I think. I mean, you've got some legendaries which are a little bit lackluster. Oops. Like that throw. Yeah, but Xerneas is definitely not one of them. Oh my god. Seriously, you're making this difficult for me. I'm trying to have a conversation here about how majestic you are, and all you want to do is screw me over. Call it on. That's a good name, yeah. I don't think Blank is here anymore, though, to name it, so that's disappointing. I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, I think this one's gonna run from me. Or not. Reverse psychology. Always works. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, yeah, okay, so there's that Mega Salamence that's still there. It has 17 minutes. Hydrogen Peroxide wanted to do the raid. No worries, dude. You're more than welcome. If you want to get into another raid, you're also welcome. Just let me know, guys, and I can chuck you back down on the list, because there is still a few raids left. Most of them finish in like 4 minutes or so, but that one has 39 minutes, and there's another one in the background there that still has half an hour. And I've got 2 more in-person raids, raid passes that I can use. So I can do 2 more raids tonight, guys. So if you want to do one, let me know, and we'll just have to drive to these other ones. But yeah, actually, I don't think we're going to be able to do the Mega anymore, Hydrogen. Sorry, dude, because I don't have any remote raid passes, so I can't actually organize it without driving all the way to it. Because I just used my last remote raid pass that I can use for the day. Honestly, I don't think we were going to get it done anyway. But yeah, I just didn't think of that until then. It's like, oh, hang on, I actually need to drive to it now to be able to do it. Yes, this shine, like, I got a shiny tonight. I got this one just before. So that's my 4th shiny Xerneas that I have. This one that is my buddy is actually a 98% shiny. Yeah, sorry, Hydrogen. Like, I was trying to organize it for you, dude, but unfortunately, I don't think anybody's really interested in it. So... Oh, excuse me, gorilla. No, I don't think I'm big enough to be a gorilla, just quietly. Blob, if you want to send me a friend request to get into a raid, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. That goes for anybody else as well. If you guys want to jump into a raid, my code is at the top of the chat. Send me a friend request and I will get you into a raid. I'm just going to drive to this next gym, because I need to drive to it anyway if we're going to do it, so I may as well do it now while I'm waiting for people to get organized. So yeah, send me a friend request if you need to, guys. If you're already on my friends list, just chuck your code, not your code, your friend name, username, in-game name, whatever you want to call it, into the chat, and I will chuck you on the list. screen's foggy, so I can hardly see where I'm going right now. Now, I'm pretty sure I need to be parked on the other side of the road to actually reach this gym, which is a pain in the butt. It's like just out of reach on this side of the road, so I have to do a U-turn and on the other side. Just be in range. Yes. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Oops. Hang on. There we go. And pen. Pad. Alright, well, nobody sent me a friend request, so... like I said, guys, if you want to jump into the raid, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, so... just send me a friend request, and I will get you into a raid. We don't need my headlights on anymore. Busy, I can check you down. I know that you're on my list from last week. Alright, I've got you on the list, so you're number 1 at this point, so we'll just see how we go with that. We only need 4. So if we can get 2 other people, we should be good. I will heal up. So I've got my best ones going in. Just 2.5 million supercar. Yep, sure is. I'm secretly an AI guy. I'm a VTuber, didn't you know? Couldn't you tell? Away! Ooh! I don't have anime titties, so unfortunately I can't do that, but yet. 5'4". That's alright, you're still young, you've got time to grow. Alright, anybody else want to jump into this raid? Let me know, guys. Send me a friend request if you haven't. If you have and you're already on my friends list, just let me know your name. I will chuck you down. I will shiny check these random things. No. Negan's already done her ones. She can't do any more for tonight. Oh, there's already one person in there. Who jumped in? Nope, they jumped out. That extra number would be handy if they're still around when we jump in. So yeah, if anybody wants to jump in, now's the time, guys. Let me know your in-game name. Okay. Wei is young. I've got you on the list. You used your free one. What, your daily pass? Unfortunately, you can't use daily passes for remote raids. I've got you on the list. We've got 2 people now, so if we can get 1 more person, we'll have enough to get this raid done. Because we only need 4 as a minimum. Actually, what I'm going to do is also restart my game just so I can see everybody in the lobby again. I've been meaning to do that for like the last 4 raids. Keep forgetting. But yeah, Superior, if you do have a remote raid pass that you want to use, or can use, and want to jump in, just let me know. I'm going to chuck you on the list if you've sent me a friend request. other raid that's around still has 23 minutes left on it. So we'll see how we go getting both of these done. Given that it's slowed up a little bit, we might only be able to get one of these done. I do have my second account that I can use on this phone. I just can't see the chat if I do that. That can use a daily pass as well. So if we're really pressed for numbers, you can just use that account. Elan, I'm sorry, I can't just, yes, I'm pretty sure it's Elan. Are you on my friends list? Okay, you've just sent me one. You are now. Alright. Yeah, dude, I did, I got my 4th shiny before. So, I did get another one to go along with my other ones, so I have 4 shiny Xerneas now. Unfortunately, it's not as good as IVs as the original one, which is 98%. Are you having lunch? No worries, dude. Yveltal isn't until next week in Raid Hour, dude. Both of them are available now in Go League and stuff like that, but Xerneas is being the only one that's featured tonight during Raid Hour. Yveltal is... Actually, no, that's not next week. Primal Groudon and Kyogre are next week, because we've got both of them back-to-back. Then it's Mega Rayquaza during Go Fest, and then Yveltal actually doesn't get its Raid Hour until the end of the month. Haven't played Pogo since 2016-17, just came back this year. You think you missed... Yes, you definitely did miss out on a lot. A lot of drama, a lot of things have happened, a lot of new features have been added to the game. Yeah, I do raids, dude, but unfortunately tonight it's only Xerneas. So if you want to jump into a raid, I can invite you to Xerneas. I can't invite you to Yveltal. So just let me know whether or not you want to jump into... Because I do have you on my list to invite. I just need to know whether or not you want to do this one or not. Because yeah, like I said, Yveltal doesn't get a raid hour until later in the month. We have 25-kilometer reward. Yeah, if you walk 25 kilometers, you'll get extra balls and eggs and stuff. So yeah, Elan, just let me know whether or not you want to jump into the Yveltal raid, and if not, if so, we'll have enough to get this one done. We can get it done with 4 people. There is none at the moment, dude. Like, I can't do raids that aren't available. It's only Xerneas at the moment, because it's raid hour. Like I said, Yveltal will get a raid hour later in the month, because we get these back at the end of the month. So yeah, this week it's Xerneas, next week it's Primal Groudon and Kyogre, because they get one each back to back. One on Wednesday, and then the next one's on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And then it's Global Go Fest that weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. And then Mega Rayquaza is available for everybody. And then after that, the following Wednesday after that will be Yveltal. Alright. So I'm not sure if Elan, like, I'm sort of relying on Elan right here to see if we're going to get this done, but... so do I, Becky. I haven't bought mine yet. I'll put it off until the last minute, and we'll get it before. It's all good. So yeah, I would jump in, guys, that are waiting, but I don't know if Elan is jumping in or not. So we sort of need to wait for another person. Can I pay for your Global Go Fest ticket? No. I'm not made of money, man. Alright, well, I suppose I'll send the invite. We'll see how we go. See if other people jump in. If not, I'll get my other account and we can jump in with that one. Alright, as he... have I been playing? Somebody's already reached their daily limit as well. So one of you guys that I just invited, unfortunately, you've already done your 5 raids for the day. So I can't actually invite you to the raid. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to bail out of it because we're not going to have enough if that's the case. I'm not sure who that was either because it doesn't tell you. It'd be handy if it actually told you who was the person so you know. Yeah, Niantic like making things as difficult as possible. Have I been playing GBL? I did play GBL yesterday to finish off my worlds research, like the limited research, and I got this little dude. That's the first time I've played Great Battle League, and I don't really do the Great Battle League. Like I battle other people, like you guys, in PvP, but I don't really do the Great Battle League. But I did get the Hundo Worlds Pikachu, which I was pretty happy about. It might be you. No worries. It's alright. You'll join tomorrow if we come across again. No worries, dude. I probably won't be hosting raids tomorrow. Because we only get raid hours once a week. I will be hosting next week. Like, we do this every Wednesday, same time as now. So yeah, if you hit the subscribe notification button, you'll get a notification when I go live. You'll know when I'm doing future ones. Next week, like I say, is Primal Groudon and Kyogre. So we get both of them. Then it's Rayquaza on the weekend, like next weekend for Global Go Fest, and then we get Yveltal the week after, sort of thing. No worries, dude. Cheers. Cheers for the invite, the subscribe. I mean, same thing. Same. Yeah, we actually get 2 raid hours next week, which is good. I'm happy that they did that. I'm happy that they didn't lump the primals together in the same, because it makes it difficult having multiple raid bosses in the same raid hour, because then people want to do one, other people want to do the other, and it's hard to get groups together. So since we get both of them in separate days, it should make it a bit easier to organize them. New Jimmy stance. It looks like we might be struggling to get this one together, guys. I'm happy to sit around and wait, but yeah, at this rate, it looks like we'll only be getting 1 more raid done, if that. So if you guys want to do a raid, let me know. There's 2 raids left. Check you down on the list. So I still have BZ and Elan, but I'm not sure if Elan was even jumping into this. So unfortunately, BZ, you might be the only one at this point that's still keen to do a raid. Been a pretty productive night though. How many have we done? We've done 5 raids. It's not too bad. And this is what I was saying before though, about how much the raid hours have died off since Niantic nerfed the raid passes. Because we used to get like 10 to 15 raids done every raid hour. So now we do like 1/3 of that basically. A quarter of the raids that we would get through. Or half the raid sort of thing. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. These raid hours used to be a lot more enjoyable. No worries, Untamed. Like I said, I'm happy to sit around and wait to see It's still got 20 minutes, so you never know. I mean, I'll chuck my second account in, so we'll have, I mean, that makes 3. Technically, if we can get one more person that wants to jump in, we should have enough. So yeah, we'll just stick around and wait for 10 minutes or so and see how we go. Yeah, hopefully we have the same luck for your Voltool, shiny wise. Because I would really like that shiny. I actually like the shiny. It's a nice shiny. It's another good design for a legendary as well. Like both the legendaries from, this was X and Y, yeah? Yveltal and Xerneas. They both had good legendaries. You want to be rickrolled. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you. Doesn't really match the music that's playing in the background, but never gonna give, never gonna give. Yeah, alright guys, if you need my friend code, it's tagged at the top of the chat. Send me a friend request. We're waiting on a couple of people to jump in with this raid. So now is the time, if you are not, or if you're waiting. But yeah, this will more than likely be our last raid for the night, because by the time we get this one done, I don't think we're going to have time to do that one, since I have to drive to it. So, yeah, this is the last raid of the evening, guys, potentially. Potentially, not potentially. Potentially. That's a completely different word. Has a completely different meaning. The Smiggles national anthem. I can't even think of something off the top of my head. I'm just like, no, nothing comes to mind. I've had pretty good shiny luck. Like, if you guys want to jump into a raid, it's probably the stream to do it. I think there's been like 3 or 4 shinies that have popped tonight. I honestly thought that these would have a bit more interest. So I think given that they've got their move, something the new move on them, I thought more people would be interested in them. I mean, it hasn't been too bad tonight, but just in comparison, sort of thing to the past, it just seems that people don't really care about the new moves anymore. I am looking forward to getting home. I'm having homemade pizzas for dinner tonight, so can't go wrong with homemade pizzas. Vitza, have you sent me a friend request? Are you on my... yes. This is you, yeah? Vitza? Just let me know if this is you, Vishnu. My friend code is tagged at the top of the chat, so if you need to send me a friend request, it's the highlight message at the top of the chat. Alright, I'll chuck you down on the list, dude. Oh, sorry. Up a bit. Like this. Okay. Alright, so we've got Bezzy. He was still keen. Hopefully you're still chilling. Bezzy. Vit. Vits. Is this... Okay, cool. We've got a couple others. So we got... Alright, see what happens when you actually wait around? People actually pop in. Luckily, guys, because this is the last raid for the evening, so you guys came in just at the right time. So we've got Revake and T. Alright, so we've got Bezzy, Vits, T, and Rev. So, and including me, that makes 5. That's more than enough to get it done, guys. So make sure you've got your teams ready, and we will jump in. Just make sure that I am actually healed up. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, so yeah, like I said, guys, this is probably going to be our last raid. That one's only got 7 minutes, so we're probably not going to be able to get to that one in time. One last raid of the evening. And Bezzy. Fit. T. And Rev. There we go. Oh, somebody's reached there. Unfortunately, one of you guys have reached your limit for raids for the day. We should still be able to get it done with 4, so don't stress, guys, if the other 3 jump in. If we get to 10 seconds and there's only like 3 of us in, bail out, just in case. Don't waste your pass. We can try. I suppose we can try Matt. He's probably just finishing up his stream. Alright, so we've got myself, Rev. Let's Alright, so like I said, guys, if it's just us 3 when it gets to 5 seconds, 10 seconds rather, bail out, just so you don't lose your pass. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, bail out, guys, just because don't lose your pass. Hopefully you guys bail out. It's still got 13 minutes, so if you guys did get stuck in the raid, I will try and reorganize it just to see. But I'm not sure who didn't get in. Are you gonna go, Gibnox? No worries, dude. Enjoy your evening. Untamed, are you still floating around? Was it you that's done? Because I'm not sure whether it was T or Bezzy that hasn't. So. Think you might be out of raids. If you can do 5 a day, I mean, if you've got the remote raid passes, I'm happy to try and resend one through to you. But yeah, you can do 5 remote raids a day, so as long as you haven't done those 5. It just depends on if you've got raid passes or not. So just let me know if you still got passes, and I'll try resending it through to the... Oh, there's actually one person that's in there now, so... give it a shot. Okay, I'll try and send it through to you guys again. So we've got Bezzy. You've got passes? Okay, well, it was probably T then. It was both Rev and it's... Again, it's telling me that... it's Michael. I know that Fitz and Rev, so it might be you, Bezzy, that couldn't jump in. If we can get one more in with the invites that I sent, we should have enough. So hopefully somebody else jumps in. Fingers crossed. 4 is enough to get it done. Beautiful. Alright, 4 can get it done, guys, so don't stress. We'll get it done, just hopefully Michael doesn't jump out. He's usually pretty good with raids, so he shouldn't. Alright, good luck. We got it done in time. For a second there, and I was like, oh, don't tell me somebody did actually bail out. That's up to 4, so we'll be good. We'll be good. Do see a Venusaur there though. Just if it's got poison moves, that's actually not too bad. Yeah, so hopefully, like some of the guys that I tried to invite to this one, you guys didn't end up losing your pass like you did bail out before. Because if you guys missed out on your pass, I apologize for that. I did try and get you guys back in, so I don't know what happened with the invites. Closer than some of the other ones that we've done with 4 though. We seem to be pushing it just a little bit. As long as we're halfway by 170, yeah, okay, that will be fine. It's like, it just seems like we're a little bit behind, but we're okay. We're all good. You couldn't join in, anyone wasn't there. You missed. Sorry, dude. I did tell you guys to bail out. Just because we didn't have enough, so I did try to resend you another invite, dude, but you obviously didn't get it. I'm sorry, man. Because yeah, I told people to jump out if it got to 10 seconds and there wasn't enough people for it. So if you did lose your pass, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean that. I did try and get you back into the raid. I tried to give you enough warning to get out of the raid before. Unfortunately, sometimes stuff doesn't happen in time. Dude, I did send you an invite to this one because this is that raid. Unfortunately, yeah, you were still in the raid, so you didn't bail out before. So unfortunately, dude, I can't get you back into it now because this raid is just about done, sort of thing. So I really apologize for that, dude. Like, I did try and get you back into the raid. I tried to get you to bail out before you lost your pass, sort of thing, but you obviously didn't hear me. So yes, sorry, dude. Like, I am like really sorry that you lost your pass, because I know that remote raid passes are expensive these days. So I apologize for that, dude. Like, I know what it's like to lose a pass. It's not great. So the IVs on this one are 2117. If I do end up getting the shiny from this one, I'll name it at Vishnu for you, dude, just to make up for. I know it's not much, but you'll get a legendary shiny named after you, sort of thing. It's not shiny though, unfortunately. You will get back a pass and you'll be back. No worries, dude. Unfortunately, this will be our last raid for the evening, because it seems like it's died off a bit. It doesn't really seem that people are too interested anymore, but I will be back next week to do Kyogre and Groudon, because that's what we've got two raid hours next week, sort of thing. So make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button. You should get a notification when I go live, and you'll be able to jump into one of those raids next week. And I'll also be hosting Mega Rayquaza raids for Global Go Fest over that weekend as well. So if you're keen on getting into some of them, guys, best way to do that is to be notified by subscribing, sort of thing. Last one for the night. We can't let it run. We need to have caught them all. I need that candy. Sweet, sweet candy. This was our last one, Vishnu. There was another raid that we had, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's going to be done by now. Like, there was 2 raids left that I could have done. This one had more time left on it though, so the other one only had 7 minutes or so when I jumped into this one, so unfortunately I think this will be the last one for the evening. But like I said, I will be back to do more next week, sort of thing, for raid hours, because there's 2 next week, as I keep saying. We've got 2 balls left. Sweet, we got it. Nice. Second last ball. London Fest is this weekend, right? How are you able to do Xerneas raids? Because Xerneas is available in raids at the moment. Xerneas started yesterday, I'm pretty sure, as the raid boss for this week. So we've got this week. At GoFest, you guys will have Mega Rayquaza and stuff. Next week for raid hour, or next week's raids, we have Primal Groudon and Kyogre. Then it's Global Go Fest, so Rayquaza will be available again, and then the week after that, raid hour will be Yveltal. So both this week, both Yveltal and Xerneas are available in raids outside of raid hour, but tonight it's just Xerneas, sort of thing. And then, like I said, at the end of the month we get a Yveltal raid hour. It's a little bit confusing, but if you need the news and the layout of what's available, guys, just jump into the in-game news. It tells you everything that you need to know what's available in raids and such. So you just jump in and read through some of this info I'm gonna let you know what you need to know. Dude, I would, hang on, I'll check. Yeah, unfortunately, this gym here was the one that had the raid, so yeah, it's finished, dude, sorry. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's no more legendary raids around me. And that one was our last one for the evening. So, alrighty guys, well, on that note, since we have no more raids left for the evening, I will wrap this one up. But again, thank you for everybody that has joined in. Much appreciated. Hopefully you guys got some shinies and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting, all that sort of stuff. I'll be back next week for Spotlight Hour and then the raid hours, because like I said, we've got 2 raid hours next week for Groudon and Kyogre, like 1 for each of them. And then yeah, we've got Global Grow Fest next weekend, not this weekend coming. So we've got some big streams coming up over the next weeks. So yeah, be sure that you've subscribed, all of that stuff. Thank you, everybody. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys. Yeah, sorry, dude, we just finished our last raid for the evening. Sorry, man. No worries, take it easy. Yeah, alright guys, have a good one. I'll catch you on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour. Bye.